We've been battling this for years.
I couldn't pay attention at all.
I had adults come up and cuss him out right in his face, saying he's rude and obnoxious.
I was falling over to the one side all the time.
I couldn't stop moving my head.
I've been on almost every single medication you can think of.
Tegretol, Haldol.
Different medication, basically month to month, until there was none.
Here she gets up from this adjustment, and you can see the difference in her physical well-being. And here she is that same day, several hours later.
I think she will have to pick up from here if she is to take this year's championship.
There was a skater, she was Britain's champion, and she had a specific disorder where it was very difficult for her to walk.
When the appliance is inserted into her mouth, she takes a deep breath.
Was it someone giving your life back? All of a sudden, the body started to work.
Lamar was treated at the University of Maryland. He's had Tourette's since he was 7. He came to see us the day after he went to the University of Maryland, and they were going to prescribe some Valium, some drugs, so forth and so on. We made him an orthotic, and he discontinued all his tics. The trigeminal nerve, it is the largest cranial nerve in the body. It is majorly a sensory nerve. It has one motor portion to it, but it actually applies to the eyes, to the nose, and to the mouth. We believe it is in the peripheral nerve that the signal starts, and it is an aberrant or bad signal that goes into the brain stem, because that's where the trigeminal nerve actually goes to. Once it goes into the brain stem divides it and goes, one signal goes to the brain and the other signal goes to the limbs. Removing that aberrant signal causes the head to actually correct itself or the limb to stop.
The results are absolutely striking. It kind of shakes it really shakes the foundation of what we've thought. In medical school, we're taught that these movement disorders originate in parts of the basal ganglia. This brings a different twist to that thinking.
Thousands of people out there have these disorders. Once we understand the underlying mechanism, there might be even better method of treatment that nobody's tried yet because they didn't understand what was wrong.
Why should putting something in my mouth make such a difference to me? Why should I be able to then access all the different areas of my brain and able to run a very successful company? And I would not have been able to do it. I would have been sitting in a chair as a vegetable.
We're excited that with this appliance that he's not going to have all those stares all the time and people looking at him.
I could totally pay attention. I could read. I've never read so well before in my entire life.
It's like I don't have Tourette's anymore.
The door's been opened. We now need them to really open and look and see what's inside.
You look at the origin of neurology and what we've already learned, it's unbelievable, but at the same time there's so much we do not know. And now with other imaging techniques, we can learn so much more, and I think these are tools that create a ripe opportunity to be able to understand exactly what's happening. It's a very exciting prospect.